You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Have you ever heard of a Dwemer god named Ekrib?
No, I'm sorry. I've never even heard that name before. But the Honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight. The gods know what you need.
I'm sorry, I don't follow?
The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
The Divines would want you to help me if you can.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
You should read this letter.
Let us walk in
Nah, I don't think so. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight. Feel free to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all its forms. Huh?
About your help with Ekrib.
Yes?
Perhaps I should ask your Pookie Bear?
Where did... I guess you're smarter than you look. If you find the book. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you saw here. Stay away from me and forget we had this discussion. Huh?
If you're interested, traveler.
You heard of Ravenscar Hollow? Cave on island to the west. Place is a roost for those foul hag ravens.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Winterhold.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I've got the cogs you asked for.
Ah, that's excellent news. This will be most helpful in furthering my research. I'm afraid I can't offer you much right now, but please take this. And perhaps, if this is all successful, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's too early to be getting excited. Still, this is most encouraging. Thank you again. If I require anything else, I shall be sure and let you know.
Did you need any more help with your project?
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me. I had retained Enther's services in, acquiring something specific. But now he's refusing to deliver. Could you perhaps speak with him and see if we can come to some sort of arrangement? All right, then.
There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course.
I understand you have something of Arniel's.
Oh dear. He's so afraid to talk to me, he's sending you to do it? I should have expected as much. I'm afraid you've been a little misinformed. I have something of mine that I was going to sell to Arniel. You think you can do what he can't, and I'll sell it to you. Then you're free to run off to him with it if you like.
What is it that you want?
I have a friend, let's say, who's interested in a staff. A particular one. It's nothing dangerous, so don't worry. I'm not even sure why he wants it, but then that's not really my concern. He's willing to pay for it. The problem is that it'll be a little difficult to acquire, seeing as how it's in the hands of someone who isn't exactly friendly. So you bring that staff back here, and I'll consider it payment for the item Arniel was after.
Eleanor, the library is in disarray. When books are strewn about here and there, it makes it impossible to determine if a book's been checked out.
I'm sorry. It's just the professors come in here and scatter the books without any concern for the person who has to clean up. I thought it might be more efficient if I waited until the end of the day to put the books back on the shelves.
And shall I be forced to wait until the end of the day as well? I will need to have a word with Urag regarding your training.
How do you like working for Urag?
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
This is why I avoid being social.
I heard this is where I might find some books about the snow elven exodus.
I don't know who told you that. What we do have are plenty of books. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. By the gods!
You should read this letter.
Nah, I don't think so. Until next time.
Yes?
Eleanor, the library is in disarray. When books are strewn about here and there, it makes it impossible.
Do you work here in the
determine if a
library?
book's been checked out.
I'm Mr.
Shall I
Groshov's
be forced
apprentice.
to wait
While
until
I've
the
been
end of
trained
the
in the
day as
library
well?
arts, at the moment, my duties are rather limited.
Regarding your training.
Why is that?
There isn't much that Master can't handle already. I'm more of an understudy, someone who takes over if and when he retires. Which, at this rate, will be anywhere between someday and never.
You don't think you'll ever be librarian?
No, and it's not an exaggeration. I know Master Groshub looks old, well, because he is. Way too old for an orc. The rumor around here is that he's immortal, as in, he measures time by the era. Which means, unless I start a competing library, I'm stuck being an apprentice forever.
A competing library sounds like a great idea.
Well, I meant it as a joke, but if you say so.
Tell me about the library.
The Arcanium is a very prestigious library, with many of its books going back to the Second Era. The more delicate tomes are kept under lock and key, but you're welcome to browse the outer collection at your leisure.
What are your responsibilities as an apprentice?
Recently, I've been tasked with updating the college dictionary, which is a thankless but important job. Dictionaries are critical tools for preserving language, and they allow future generations to communicate with their ancestors.
Isn't a dictionary more or less static?
Not necessarily. Master says spoken language is a living, breathing organism, always evolving and shedding old skin. In contrast, the written word is both living and dead. It's filled with babies and grandparents. My job is to introduce you to them.
Have you run into any difficulties with updating the dictionary?
Just one. In the interest of efficiency, Master insists that I only make updates when there are at least 10 new words worth adding. Well, if he's going to be so rigid about it, I'm going to speed the process by developing some of my own.
Can you give me an example of a newly crafted word?
Sure. You know how people use animals as verbs or gerunds? Like ferreting out or squirreling about or wolfing down? Well, I thought, why not apply the same logic to trolls? I find trolls to be very fierce, but honest creatures. The way I see it, trolling could mean stating your opinion, but with honesty and passion. You know, the same way a troll fights.
How are you, Drevis?
What do you want?
Why
Are you
should I
trolling me
want
right now?
anything? Why can't I simply
Well,
be sociable with
sort
my
of.
colleagues?
I think.
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine. Have a nice day.
All right then.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Urag, I wasn't able to find anything useful. Could you please just help me out?
All right, I'll bring everything we have on them. How about this? I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I'm sorry. There didn't seem to be anything relevant in that one. Anything else?
Okay. Got another one for you. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
That one didn't seem to have anything either. I hate to ask, but...
Was there something specific you needed?
As I said before, a book that includes information about Falmer Exodus refugees.
Hold on there. I just remembered something. The group of mages took a number of books.
The Synod, a few months back, the Synod showed up here. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. There's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet.
Of course. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. Check it out, but be careful.